Look at the camera. You notice it looks like I have a green screen. I don't have a green screen. And you can see the camera's like following me. Look at that. Well, it didn't want to follow me up there. If I go down here. That's pretty cool. It's pretty that's pretty cool. But the NVIDIA broadcast app let me do a couple of cool things. It's pretty cool. Now there's no background. I could be anywhere. I'm just in my house. Whoa, high tech. I know, right? Nerd mode activated. Okay. I'm on... What day is this? Cashier's Day. I have no energy left. Sorry about your sister. I killed someone I feel like I shouldn't have killed. And I'm pretty sure that I need to go to sleep. I'm out of coffee. I'm out of everything. I killed an innocent woman. And now we gotta go to sleep. Try and find more baddies. Can't look that way. My wife said that, you know, it's funny that I make my character sound all cool and everything when I'm the one who is like the nerd and I go on social media. What does the coffee do? I think it just gives me like an extra point of energy. But you know, she thinks that it's funny that I make myself sound like the cool character because that's something like a Redditor would do. Instead of sounding like this, it sounds like, hey, what are you doing at my house? This is what I think I sound like in my mind. But instead, I just talk normally like this. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's dead. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tears streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. Okay. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Spooky. What's out this window? Whoa. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter. But it seems no one is willing to let them in. Okay. Nobody wants to come into my house just yet. Witness the beginning of the end. Okay. Looks like no one else is coming tonight? Wow, that was a quick night. Okay. Time for bed. Smells like some... I have an evil person. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes, stay where you are, and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. What's ads? What are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens? The Walking Dead? The Walking Dead? I'm sorry. A lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are all just baseless theories. Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remains unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for any signs of the visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or are unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline on 000-451. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for more after the break. Okay. Well, someone's evil. It's not you. Who died? Maybe she just, like... Is it you? I don't know, I feel like maybe she might have just died herself because she was so sad. Got something to share? Still digging through those papers? Precisely. And I've got plenty where those came from too, if you're interested. Here, take this one for instance. It claims that FEMA are the visitors. And since those suits they wear cover them from head to toe, there's no way to test them. Seems plausible, no? What are you playing? I'm playing No, I'm Not Human. It's just kind of like a... You've got to figure out if people are visitors, is what the game calls it. You've got to, like, take people in, and you have to try and survive throughout the night without having visitors in your house, because they'll end up killing everybody. Yeah. And then you also can't be by yourself. And since those suits they wear cover them head to toe, there's no way to test them. Seems plausible, no? Fascinating, particularly where they note FEMA really stands for Facility Eradicating Mankind Altogether. Or perhaps it was something else. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to test you because people keep dying. Testing me could lead you learn things you wish you hadn't. I'm gonna need to take a picture. Wait, didn't I already take a picture? I don't know. Hold on. Somebody's lying to me, man. I gotta test you like twice. Show me your teeth. He's got perfect white teeth. Hold on. Show me your hands. What? I've only got 2 people left. You've got to be... Dang it, man. I don't know. Gosh darned it. If you can hear this, stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. Oh, that's how it starts. I don't know what's going on, I just want to get out of here. That's how it starts. That's how it starts. You know, you think that you're safe? It's just like The Walking Dead. Someone please help. It's literally just like The Walking Dead. Everyone thinks that they're safe. What is today? Township Day. Well, I really hope that one of you guys isn't evil, and I hope that the sisters just, like, got sad. Oh, thank goodness. I think the sisters just got really sad or something. At least I hope. Oh, I gotta check the windows. I didn't check the windows. A group evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world. How is my house still here? All we have is like a shotgun. It's just like a regular house. Okay. On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. I'll shoot. Shoot that guy. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed, or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer. Only guesses. Okay. Hello. You have a beautiful home here. It's much quieter out here. In the city, everything screams. I was hoping I might be able to impose upon you. What's so beautiful about this place? The silence, the emptiness, so still out here. I shiver, even caught in the frantic city's heat. Fever trapped, the streets no longer cool as the night falls. I had a shiver either way. Alas, it's a rot, you see. Each morning I wake, I lie and wonder if I'll live to see the next. A tale like mine is best swallowed in one foul gulp. I don't belong in the panic, where life struggles against the current. How did you get gangrene? Gangrene? Should we cut your arm off? Do you think that will help alleviate sepsis? No, I do not need such kindness. Somehow, I feel the inevitable is accepted readily here. That's why I came. Here, well, I don't like how you kind of are grinning. Here I will pass into and merge with that final and noble world, and I will go gently. I don't... Yeah, that smile is kind of throwing me off. And his arms decaying, that just seems weird. That ain't normal. Leprosy? It's called leprosy, brother. I think you should leave. Would you mind if I stayed close by? I'll wait for death to gather me in her soft embrace. I'll find some shade somewhere, but please, don't cast my body aside once my time comes. Well, you know what? Maybe he was real. Whoa! Okay. He kind of jump scared me a little bit. Hey, buddy. Got room in there for a stand-up guy like me? What happened to you? Nothing too crazy. I got kicked out by my mother-in-law because I threw a FEMA guy out of the house. Now she's scared they'll come knocking. Hey, gotcha, didn't I? I'm messing with you, buddy. I don't have a mother-in-law. I ain't even married. Which means I'm free to hit up the bar if you ever feel like grabbing a drink. But, wait. What are you, some kind of comedian? I'm not that kind of stand-up guy. But hey, what's wrong with being a little funny when the world's falling apart? Laughing will keep you sane, buddy. Even if everything else is going to hell. Without him, I'd be long gone. Sorry if my jokes rub you the wrong way. I'm just trying to keep it together, you know? So, you gonna let me in, buddy? Look at... No. You're like Hank from Breaking Bad. Now that voice sounds about right. Thank you. I think so, too. I don't know, you look like Hank from Breaking Bad. Dang, buddy. Alright, I won't be a bother to you, I'm off. Okay. Hey! Can you let me in, pal? What happened to you? I got caught meddling in the midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Why aren't you in a hospital? A hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. I feel bad to... You denied him because he looks like Hank? Yeah. Because I'm Walter White. And Hank's gonna get me arrested. That don't even make sense. What is the criteria to get into your house? I don't know. You can't look weird. He looked weird. He had like a funny looking face. You know what I mean? Oh, wait, hold on. I just realized. I forgot that the chat's still on here. Let me move that. Wow, look at that. Chat is on screen. The chat is on the screen now. I don't know. I mean... I feel like I should let this guy in, though. This guy seems like a reasonable person to let into the house. You know, he's just severely burnt. I feel bad. But then again, I feel like I watched the demo and I feel like this guy was a visitor. I can't remember. But maybe I should let him in, or maybe I shouldn't. What do you think? I mean, he just got burned. That seems kind of mean to turn him away. Because he's all burnt to a crisp. If you don't look weird, says the person who has let in people who look like they belong in an insane asylum. That's not true. I let in a guy who clearly was abusing his wife. That seemed pretty normal to me. I'm just kidding. No, I let in a woman who was carrying around her dead husband. That's normal. The only crazy person I let in is probably the guy that's from the graveyard. He's like the only crazy person that I let in. And he's been with me from the beginning. He's a real one. Like, he's actually a real one for staying with me this whole time and not being evil. Well, at least I don't think he's evil. I don't think he is. But we turned Hank away. Yes, we turned Hank away because he's gonna turn me in to the DEA. I've got drugs in here. Well, I don't know if I can say that. Actually, I don't know if I should have said that on Twitch. I don't have... You know what? In my virtual game, I have... things that would get me arrested in real life. In the virtual game. I don't have that actually in my house. Have you checked your basement? How do I check my basement? In my house? In my actual house? Or in the game? Check the basement in my house? I think I'm gonna let this guy in. Come on in. I don't think I'll be in here for too long. These don't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us a slip of paper at work before we put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone. But why go ahead if everyone does and ends up dead here? I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. I received another FEMA notice. The game? How do I check my basement in the game? How do I check my basement? How do I do that? How do I check the basement? What? Good afternoon. This is the news. We bring you an important update. No details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. It's probably that guy we saw last night. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Uh-oh. Who this? Oh my gosh, it's Cardi B! Silence is a harbinger. Silence is a harbinger of death. It probably isn't available yet, you'll know. Okay. A sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bells toll for us all, filling our ears with the endless din. What? Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. An infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Curman inundance. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you are able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Okay. But I'll know when I can go into my basement. Those weren't the ones who attacked the quarantine zone. I saw it. I saw what was there. That it wasn't human. Okay. Yo! Freak, man. You are messed up. I don't know. Visitors? Skinwalkers? They sound like something straight out of some sci-fi novel, right? But that's just it. Listen to this. One report talks about a pale man seen wandering the streets, although I must note the author made a rather obvious mistake. They claim there are two pale, creepy-looking figures out there, one seen through windows and one seen standing at doors. Poppycock. I haven't heard that in, like, forever. Poppycock. Isn't it obvious that they're the same entity? I dare guess the window distorted the author's view. A perceptual error. Still, fascinating stuff, no? Sure is, bud. Sure is. What is today? Hospitality Day. I want to go into my basement. Where is my basement? Basement. Can I call anybody? Phone roulette. Yellow. Hey, bud. Don't get why it's not in the corner. I thought that was the rule. Then again, Dad never gave a crap about the rules. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's so hot. How are you feeling, bud? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. Did ease the pain a little when he let me in, thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. Could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out after all. Let me check your ears. Okay. Is he your favorite? You're awfully sweet towards him. Who? The crazy guy? He's not my favorite. He's just crazy. I just like talking like him. Let's see your photo. I don't know. I can't really tell. Hold on. What's... Let me see your teeth. Oh, you've got really yellow teeth. Okay. Well, I think you're okay. Let's see the graveyard digger. We haven't tested him in like quite some time. Let's see your ears. Okay, there's nothing in his ears. How's your day? My day's pretty good. How's your day? Oh, the burnt guy? Well, yeah, the burnt guy's fine. I mean, I like being nice to him because he's burnt. I would hate to be in his shoes. Your day's been good? Well, I'm glad your day has been good as well. Thank you for stopping by here on TikTok, by the way, to watch. I appreciate it. And to chat. It's very nice of you. I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. I do appreciate it. And for you to like it as well. It's very nice of you. I gotta look out the window. Whoa! Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Okay. Let's see. Oh my gosh, there's dogs! Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Okay. Have you seen one of the endings of this game? No, I haven't seen any of the endings, actually. This is like my first playthrough. I've seen people play the demo, but I haven't seen any of the endings. I only saw the demo, and I didn't really see anything. I hear something coming from this door. A group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact. Small pocket of safety, but how long can they keep hiding? There's something coming from this door. Sounds sinister. Okay. I'm coming. Good grief. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way, and look at where that's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony, a place that used to be my hometown. It's kind of tricky to get, but it's worth it. Oh, the specific ending that you're talking about, it's kind of tricky to get? Or just, like, one of the endings in general? Oh, just the... Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I mean... This will definitely be something that I replay to try and get multiple endings. Want me to explain it? Since this is my first playthrough, probably not yet. I just kind of want to see how it goes the first time. Because I feel like I should be close to being done with this first one, though. Because I think I'm on like day 9 or 8. Yeah. If I had already done, like, at least one ending, I probably wouldn't mind it, but I kind of want to see just how this goes first. But how many days does it take to end the game, or does it just go until, like, you meet criteria? Because I've gone, like, a whole week at this point. It depends on your choices? Oh. Okay. That's interesting. So what, like, the more people I keep accepting, the more it continues, or... Like what? You keep going until you reach something that gets an ending? Oh. Dang. It could take 30 minutes or like an hour. Oh, wow. Well, the last time... Well, this one's still going on. It's been over an hour for this first run that I've done. Because the last stream was a whole hour and I didn't get an ending yet. I mean, I'm also just kind of taking a long time to read everything, I guess. But still, it's been a hot minute. And this one's already been going on for like 27 minutes. So... yeah, I guess I'm gonna get an ending at some point here soon. When are you going to get rid of the visitors? If it were that simple, there'd be no need for FEMA. Just let us do our job. We have the situation under control. I watched people play like an hour of this, and they normally got endings by that point. Probably because of editing. Well, yeah, I mean, probably because of editing, I'm sure. We have the situation under control. I have to hand someone over to you again? Yes. Well, this time... You need 2? No way. No, I'm done. You enjoying the view behind me? That's what happens when stubborn people like you get in our way. Resist and it'll happen again. We care about this city. Just give us people. Dude! They're stealing all my people! I can't... Oh, you followed me. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh man, we got the preacher over here.
Yes, your house is perfect.
Oh, this guy? Oh. Well, I don't know about this guy then.
I can feel it.
What exactly do you feel?
Death. Death hath taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but presence is strong.
I'm not going to spoil it? Oh, okay. Well, thank you. You look like some kind of cultist freak.
Perhaps I do.
Is that such a bad thing?
This is my shroud.
There will be need of it once I die. This way, there's no need to find cloth to wrap our dead. We don't believe in salvation, not unless it comes from death herself. She's already near. We're simply helping her cross the threshold. Do you want to come in or something?
I need not come in. My mission is only to spread the hallowed truth that brings everlasting peace. But my brothers require shelter. Death is drawn to this place. They will conduct rites for the departed. You simply need to keep them safe.
I'm not exactly burning with excitement at the prospect.
Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people, and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there would be no other way to accomplish our divine mission.
Then I'll just shoot you all?
You think we few are all that carry the torch of our faith? Others will come. While you sleep, they'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike a match.
Oh my gosh, are they actually gonna kill me? Was I not supposed to threaten him?
Even if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Where will you run? So perhaps let them stay. Yes. I doubt it shall take very long.
Okay. Whoa! Okay. Don't anger the crazy man. I thought that was common knowledge. He's just there to drop off his people. And this guy. I'm getting all the crazies tonight.
Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor.
Can I have this guy coming over to my house? He's got the AK-47. And I've got a shotgun. We can, like, work together. Why aren't you indoors?
This isn't a game.
He checks you? Don't forget to check TV and radio every day. Yeah, I'm still checking the TV and Oh. Oh, yeah. But he checks you? Oh. Okay.
Some people pity the visitors. Think they can, I don't know, get better. A couple days pass. They butcher everyone in the house, then they run off and do it all again. No justice. I don't hide. I am justice. I bring order.
If you are a visitor? I did notice that you can check yourself, so I'd imagine that one of the endings is you somehow are a visitor. That's interesting. Let me guess. Is that a broom in your hands?
That's a funny way of looking at it. Sure, it's a broom. I can sweep away the filth with my bare hands, but this just makes it easier. Most effective way, though. Lock them up in a house of torture, and anyone who feels sorry for visitors might as well be one.
How long are you planning on cleaning the filth?
Hold it. You already asked your questions. Now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for?
Can I... He must have been taking people. No clue if they're coming back. I don't know. I don't know what should I tell him, because these are... Well, I don't want to tell him that. I don't know what's more important, the half-naked guy or FEMA, because I don't want FEMA to keep taking more people. I've only got one person left. What should I do? Should I... Because I feel this is clearly one of the, like, main decisions that I have to make, right? Like, I tell him one of these things, and then it's going to affect, like, how the game ends, I would think, right? Or it's going to affect how the night ends or the next day goes. Yeah, I think... Yeah. Don't remember much? That's okay. I would just kind of think that me telling him this, like, either... I feel like three things are gonna happen. One, I tell him that... about the naked guy, and he's gonna get, like, ripped in half. Or he's somehow gonna kill it. Or... the FEMA thing, FEMA never comes back, but, like, the visitors, like, overtake the city or something, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of what would happen. I feel like there's not necessarily a good answer here, but I kind of want to tell him about the half-naked guy, because that guy's kind of creepy.
Just one? Half-naked? So it wasn't wearing any protective armor? Interesting. You actually saw him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention. I'll be back again.
Okay, thanks, bud. Whoa, we got... What is that kid's name from It? The one that wears the little hood that gets his arm bitten off. What's that kid's name? Because that's literally this kid right here. have no clue. I can't remember that kid's name, but that's what this kid looks like. I don't know. We'll say Billy. It's a good name for like a little kid that wears a yellow raincoat. Billy.
He's not asleep? He should be.
Where are your parents? That's like my first question.
Parents? Don't have any. Never did. Are they something we need?
I don't think so.
What are you looking for?
What are you looking for?
Wrong smell. Wrong voice. Sorry. This house is wrong.
What? I've got one person left. I'm dead. What if they're evil? Okay, they're not evil. Thank goodness. Maybe they're biding their time.
Good afternoon. You are watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision.
Georgie? Oh, yes, that's what his name is. Georgie. Yeah, that's what his name is. It's Georgie.
Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city.
What would you do if you were in this world? I wouldn't be in this house, that's for sure. I mean, this house is horrible. This is like just a regular house. I don't understand how this guy has survived this long. I don't know. You'd have to live in like... I don't know. Any kind of like apocalyptic scenario, I always think of like going to like a giant lake and like living on one of the little islands surrounding a lake or something. But then again, that's kind of not realistic because then how are you going to get food? I mean, it'd be good to like stay there, you know, to hide and everything, but like I said, you'd have the problem of food and water, and then, you know, you've got to use a boat to get there or like a paddle raft or something, and then people are going to see that, and then they're going to wait for you to come back to mainland. I don't know. You know, I've always seen people talk about like the apocalyptic scenarios, and everyone likes to think that like, oh, well, you know, you can make a farm. Yeah. I mean, the thing about making the farm, though, is like everyone is going to go out at night, so like people could just steal your crops. Well, also in this scenario, that wouldn't even work, though, because everything gets burned up during the days. You know what? This world doesn't even make any sense. I just realized that. That also doesn't make any sense, because how do people even make food anymore? Everything's burning, apparently. Like, it would be too hot to make a farm, right? Yeah. I mean, you could still have animals, but, you know, you'd have to have the right feed for them and everything. So, I don't know, this world, I feel like this world's kind of almost impossible to survive, realistically. And plus, at night, you know, I feel like most people would be safe, though, because pretty much everyone lives with somebody. The only people who wouldn't be safe are people who, like, you know, don't live with family or probably live in apartments by themselves. But, I don't know. In this world, I would, at the bare minimum, I would definitely live in a house that is more than one story. I thought plants would furious in the sun, no? I thought plants would furious in the sun. I don't know what that means. You mean like plants would survive in the sun? Oh, spelling error? Oh, you're good. Well, I mean, like I said, that's the thing. I don't know. Is like, I don't know. Like I said, I think the crops themselves would burn up, and that's the thing. I don't understand how hot it is in this world. Because that guy that came by is like, he's so burnt up from being outside. So that makes me think that it'd be impossible to like grow crops because they just like be set ablaze. But technically, if you could make a farm, then, you know, I guess that would be your go-to, is to try and make a farm, but then you'd have to defend it because everyone would want to try and get your crops at night. And then what about these visitors? Like, what do they eat? That's something that I don't get yet. Do they eat people? What do they eat? I don't know. So, and then you also still have to worry about animals. Like, even now, like, my grandma has like a little crop thing Well, she used to have it in her front house, but always dealt with deer eating it, and so now it's like in her backyard where she's got a gate around. But you still have to worry about like little raccoons and stuff, but I don't think they normally get into things. But deer will definitely get into your little farm, whatever it is. They always try and get into there. So I think you've got the right idea though. A farm would probably be the best case. And like I said, I would 100% try and live in a house that's more than one story, because living in like a one-story house just to me seems like a disaster. I don't know, because I'd at least like to be like above. If this was the scenario, I'd like to be above so like I can look down out the window. And plus you got to make sure you have cameras. If you don't have cameras in your house, I mean on the outside of your house, like you have like Ring cameras, you need to get like Ring cameras, because that way you don't have to check the door. But yeah, I don't know, like I said, this scenario seems pretty difficult, because also we've got to think like The Walking Dead, right? It seems The Walking Dead technically would be easy because they're just walking. But the thing that we normally don't think about is like diseases and everything, and like purified water. Like you'd have to purify all your water after a certain point because there wouldn't be any more water bottles. Like you'd have to do all that yourself. And then also like I've always thought about like in the show, there's so many like lakes and rivers that could easily be contaminated from either the zombies like walking through or like them dying and falling into it. And then, you know, you think you could drink like spring water, but then like what's upstream? And like what if it was like a dead zombie or something, then you're dead. I mean, you get turned. I don't know. There's just so many different things to think about, or like even like a simple cut. Like I've seen survivalist guys talk about like a simple cut, and they're like, you know, you wouldn't think in a normal society, like you think you're fine because it's just a little cut, but like in an apocalyptic scenario, you get a cut, it could get infected, and then maybe you die from it because it went untreated. But, you know, at least with the Walking Dead scenario, I've seen people talk about it scientifically, you know, like the bodies would rot within like a week, unless there was magic keeping them alive, like the Necronomicon from Evil Dead or something. But I don't think that's real. At least I hope not. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. Okay. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult. There we go. The cult. That guy was a part of it. The visitors aren't just hiding among us, they may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. What began as harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent incidents in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultist may result in arrest or criminal charges. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Okay. Who do I have left? I suppose that's why I heard voices in here last night. Are those the people that got dropped off? Okay. Oh wait, so like he already dropped the people off when I was talking to him. Oh. Okay. I see. Hello. Oh, I have to talk to each one individually. Who are you?
Lost souls just like the countless others who walk this blighted earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness eternal. We have found the path to her, death. Why do they tremble before her? Is it truly the unknown they fear, or the lashings of dogma burned into their souls? For millennia we clawed at the veil seeking life's meaning, and lo, its answer was laughably simple. Death is our purpose, and we are her followers.
Okay. Whoa, I'm gonna have to blow your brains out. You look scared. Are you afraid?
You're observant, homeowner. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us it's neither heaven nor hell. That is something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. If even he doesn't fully understand death, will we ever truly understand her? What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she is truly beyond comprehension entirely? But I dare not question our mentor's will, for in his eyes I see confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace faith and steel our resolve to be ready. Only then can we cross the rivers of dead and the mountains of bones and reach her, death.
This game is so calming yet so scary. That's what I like about it, is just kind of the vibe of it. It is very, like, almost relaxing, but the music really sets the tone, and then the art style, especially just people's faces, it's the uncanny valley almost, you know? I definitely agree that it's calming and, like, scary at the same time. How long will you be staying?
Worry not, homeowner. We won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard.
So, I don't know. I don't trust them, though. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can't even talk out loud to yourself. I can still test them. Let me see your teeth. You got perfect white teeth.
Worry not. Worry not, I say.
Do you all have perfect white teeth? He's got extra teeth. I'm blowing your brains out. Dang it! I'm gonna need... Hold on. They all have, like, perfect white teeth. They're evil! Well, I mean, I don't know. These people kind of have, like, regular teeth, but that guy had, like, really messed up teeth. It looked like he had, like, an extra layer of teeth. That's not normal. Oh, wait. Oh. Well, I mean, that's not my fault, though. I mean, like I said, that guy was obviously evil. I'm kind of... well, I kind of should have... I should have shot all of them. I'm not going to say it was a bad choice. But I'm not going to say it was a bad choice, but it kind of was. But it kind of was. It was kind of a bad choice. There's only one way to find out. Well... You know, you're smart. But... You're smart for a dumb person. It was a bad choice. But it kind of was. Well. Okay. Oh, FEMA kicked you out like they did us. We're sheltering in the basement of a burned house. Now the criteria includes no perfect teeth and no people who couldn't afford braces. It's close to the hermit's place. We don't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. If anyone can spare some food, please help us. We really need it. Okay. That's not because that guy didn't have braces. He clearly had an extra set of teeth. You know what I mean? Like, did you not see that? He had, like, an extra layer of teeth. That's... People don't have extra layers of teeth. I feel bad for my burnt guy, because we're probably dead. I think they're gonna kill him. Okay, well, they didn't kill him yet. What day is it? World Thank You Day. Oh, I gotta check the windows. An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear snips of shouting and a crazed voice yelling, "Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys." I believe that burnt guy wasn't actually a visitor. Yeah, I don't think he was. He seemed pretty legit. Hope I don't run into someone like you. This happened IRL. There's no winning. There is winning. You can't say that. There's no. Hope you don't run into someone like me. I'd let you in. I would let you in. Don't worry. As long as you meet my criteria. That is. Female officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. When do I get to my basement? Two female officers stand by a lamppost, staring at the hanging man. Looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. He kind of looks like that one streamer, the Tyler One. It's kind of what this guy looks like. Good day, homeowner. Are you... Hold on. Let me put on my customer service voice. Good day, homeowner. Are you renting out rooms here? I just let people in. I'm just letting people in my house. Whoa, okay. Excuse me, did you just say let people in? Are you some kind of volunteer? Running a shelter for the homeless? I'm sorry, but I refuse to occupy any valuable square footage without paying my fair share. Pay what you want if you feel you have to. Excuse me, do I look like I need a favor? Unbelievable. To think a member of the respectable rental institution would turn their nose up at good money. Fine, we'll settle this properly later with the full legal contract. Bet you would let the dogs in if they had 2 sets of teeth. What is that even supposed to mean? The visitors aren't... The visitors are human. They're not animals. I'd let the dogs in because they're probably going to protect me. The dogs would protect me. I mean, you know, maybe the dog was like born with 2 sets of teeth. I don't know. I don't know. I'd let the dogs in. You know? I'm going to let this guy in. Thank you, homeowner. We can discuss the rental terms in full detail later. Let that guy in. See, he met my criteria. Oh. So I'm right? Yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna deny it. Okay. It's the ASMR time.
You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I.
Dude, you need to pull your pants up.
And now, one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word. But what a word it is. You know who I mean. Yes. Strange things happen around you.
I don't feel anything.
Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new? A gamble of sorts. If there are at least 2 of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now.
Can you come back later?
Shame. I'll leave. For now. But before I go, let's try out that gamble. You alone?
I'm not alone.
Well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind, locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again.
It's crazy how these guys are actually intelligent, if that makes sense. The visitors? Yeah, I mean, it is because, you know, I mean, I don't know where they came from because I haven't beat the game yet or anything, but just how they know how to like kind of manipulate you. Well, I mean, a couple of them have been super obvious, but then again, maybe they're just kind of crazy people. But they are really good at manipulation. That's why you have to make sure you know how to not be gaslit.
I'm sorry to bother you, but do you have a moment? I just feel so awful. Could I maybe talk to you?
What happened?
I just kind of wanted to provide a little hope for kids who'd been abandoned. I took in those they called tainted. Any child they feared might be a visitor. We lived together in the old kindergarten building. They just needed someone to care for them, to love them. I did my best, but it wasn't enough. I couldn't save them.
What happened to the children?
They all died in the flames. The other townsfolk did it. They were terrified the children might actually be visitors. They forced me to watch. First they locked the doors and nailed the windows shut, and they set the building on fire. I can still feel their terrified little eyes watching me.
I don't know, man. I feel kind of bad. I mean, she's a teacher. But maybe I'm being gaslit. Maybe I'm supposed to feel pity and then I'm supposed to let her in. Maybe I'm supposed to be manipulated. W voice acting? Thanks. Yes, my like 3 voices, I have like the high-pitched voice that hurts my throat because I can't do high-pitched. I have like my regular tone, and then I have the low tone that also hurts my throat. That's why I have to keep drinking water. But thank you. You know, I fancy myself a voice actor. I'm just kidding. I would like to voice act someday, though. That'd be kind of cool if I could. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna let her in because I feel bad and because I feel like I believe the story, even though she's not burnt or anything. You know, she seems very sad. I'm sorry, but is that cultist you have here? I can't stay under the same roof as someone like that. They remind me of those people who the children. I'm sorry. Can I kick them out? I can kick them out. So then I won't even have to deal with them. Is that a bad idea? I mean, I already killed one of them. So now there's only 2 cultists. So you believe I shouldn't kick them out? Oh, either way, it doesn't really make a difference whether I kick them out or not. Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, if... Actually... No, I'm gonna kick them out because they're weird. Okay. Goodbye, cultists. Dang, still another person. Whoa, this... Am I still live? Okay, I must still be live. I can see you chatting. Oh wait, well maybe you have no clue. Oh, well I already kicked them out, so... Well, I guess if it does something to me, I guess we'll find out. I mean, I killed one of them, and then I kicked the other 2 out. I mean, I wanted to get them out anyway, so... You know, I guess a win's a win either way. This dude's a crackhead. I'm probably gonna let him in because he has like crackhead strength and he'll definitely protect me. Do you ever have a dream? Not legitimately, I don't dream. Legitimately, I really don't dream unless I'm like sick, and then I'll dream like crazy. But I'm one of those people that just kind of goes to sleep and then I just wake up. I like never dream. He said if there were 2 of them in the house next time he came by, the rules have changed. Wait. So I should have kept them in there? Because they were visitors. You get those sick, trippy dreams. I do get the sick, trippy dreams. Maybe I'm... Am I allowed to say that on Twitch? Am I allowed to say crack? Am I allowed to say... Am I allowed to say that while you can stream? I don't know if you're... Maybe I should stop saying that. I don't know. I think you can say that. I'm just talking about cracks in the road and in the street. Just to be safe. That's what I mean. Do you ever dream? Not really. There you go. You're just like everyone else. Even when they've got a fever. Nothing. I wonder, is the sun to blame, or is it something else? Do you dream? Hard to... I didn't read the Twitch rules. That didn't either. I didn't read any rules. You know, I just kind of turned everything on. Hard to say. He hasn't slept in 6 days. I think my point has been proven. Maybe if I did, a dream would come to me. I'm gonna let him in. Come in, I guess. Thanks. I'll try to fall asleep here. The rest will probably escape me. If someone else is in this house, but if someone else in this house dreams, that would be just as nice. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. The rules have changed. Nobody died. Amen. Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. Oh my gosh, dogs. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. Oh my gosh, tongue-tied. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals: skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about recognizing visitors, the FEMA hotline is open. Okay, we already know that. As always, stay where you are and wait further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, a report on the unfolding situation in the equatorial belt. Equatorial. Or equatorial, I don't know. I thought... I kicked them out. Why is there another one? What is this? One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. I kicked them out though, but they're back. Why are you in my house? Is my homeboy still in here? Okay, homeboy's still chilling. Diplomacy Day. Do visitors dream? Did you get any sleep? Wasn't really trying to sleep. Just hope someone here still dreams, that's all. But no one shared any dreams with me yet. Maybe I don't look trustworthy. Maybe they'll open up later. What are you doing in my house?
Human life isn't eternal. We are merely guests on this earth. We came once, and lo, we shall leave. The outsiders must take this land next stella here. Their arrival is not random, summoned by the same call that draws us away. That summoned them here.
I don't know. Those poor children.
I'm gonna need to test you.
See those eyes.
No. Because I made the mistake last time. She's probably been crying. I'm gonna need to see your ears. Her ears are dripping. Used to wear earrings, small ones with tiny jewels. But they always made my ears hurt, so I stopped wearing them. Her ears are dripping green goo. That's not normal. That's not earwax. Earwax is not green. She is dripping
green goo out of her freaking ears. That is clearly... It isn't? It's not... It wasn't dripping green goo? Then what was it? Her ears were dripping. They had stuff coming out of them. There was a sound effect. I'm just joking. Maybe you're a visitor. I'm being gaslit to think that she's not a visitor. I'm gonna pull out the gun. Think a bullet will end the pain? Yeah, I will. Okay. Visitor down. Oh, don't shoot her? Well, it's too late. I make decisions pretty quick. I'm sorry. No, don't shoot her! I was kidding. I see. I see. I'm gonna have to decipher between them and you. What a world. What now? Isn't it obvious? We've yet to finalize an appropriate rental agreement. And how do I do that exactly? Do you mean to tell me you don't even have the requisite paperwork on hand? Then I suggest you find a notary and procure them, Just honestly. No, sorry, I'm actually here to help now. Okay. Thank you. Are you kidding? Where am I supposed to find a notary now? You do know how to use a map, don't you? This isn't complicated. And again, I must insist you use sir and address me with due respect, Whatever you say. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? You could at least pretend to be cooperative, I'm gonna need to test you. I'm gonna need to see your armpits. They're hairy. Wait. It was... If the armpits are empty, right? Empty armpits, it's a visitor. Hairy armpits is not a visitor. Clean, yeah. Okay, clean. Okay, he's got some hairy armpits. Yeah, no hair. He's good. Let's go check Randy over here. Let's check your hands. They're clean. Alright. Okay. I trust you. I want to... Oh, wait. Hold on. I want to order... Oh, I need to do the radio. Radio. To everyone listening, FEMA's trying to jam all signals to keep things under wraps. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. They're trying to blame it all on that psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. That's why you don't go to the city in apocalyptic scenarios. Avoid FEMA patrols. They're trying to kill you. Run while you still can. I mean, come on. It's the government. Come on. Oh wait, I gotta go order. I gotta order an energy drink. Can I spoil this? Can I spoil one thing? Yes, you can spoil one thing. I don't mind. You can spoil one thing. What is it? It's for rest, I think? Yeah. You can get a cat. I was wondering. I did think that you could get a cat because in the pictures for this game there was somebody holding a cat, but I don't know how to get it. If it's from the lady who is like holding the cat, I already didn't let her come in because she was super crazy. She already came by like last stream and I didn't let her in because she seemed insane. But she said she would leave it under the house. I'm gonna call and order some coffee.
Oh, wait, whoa. Oh, wait. I can get 2 cans of cat food, though. So then I can get the cat. Correct. For next run, though. You can get a cat. Okay. Okay, but to get the cat, I have to let her in? Is that what you're saying? Like, I can't kick her out? Yes, protect the cat. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. So I had to let her in. Alright. Well, let's get the cigarettes. Okay. And can I order coffee as well? And the people that take the other people will take her and leave the cat. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Wait, so I don't mind if this is spoiled either. So when FEMA comes by, they take like actual real people, right? They don't take the visitors. Because I feel like every time they've come by, they've like taken people who weren't visitors. I feel like they keep like screwing me over. Or is it just random? Oh, I already placed an order. What? I think that they take visitors as well. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait, Windows. Today is... They're summoning a demon in there. The whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at their remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. The hunter must have killed them and took trophies. The madness of this world has gone too far. Sorry if some of my chats don't make sense. It's okay. Cultists pile firewood into a huge heap. Are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon. But until then, how many innocent lives will be lost to their cause? I think I'm about to be burned. On the road stands a crazed man. He holds a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know these people are in quarantine? Kind of type really fast. That's okay. Whenever I used to play Dota a lot, I typed super fast. Because you'd have to type really fast, and you know, I kind of get that. Where you type super fast and then your message comes out all messed up. We need more people. It's the only way to avoid a catastrophe. Where are the people you took? Cut the crap, the world is about to end. Keep playing games and we'll take everyone in this house. What is the point of your agency if nothing you're doing is working? I'm out of patience. I'm not arguing with you. Either we break the door down and clear out this whole rat's nest, or you hand over 2 people right now. You're not the first to try and resist us. We dealt with them. We'll deal with you too. I'm not handing over anyone else. It's like talking to a wall. Here's what's going to happen if you don't cooperate. We break down your door, take everyone. We leave you behind all alone. So we're taking 2 people now, and then we'll be on our way. I don't have a choice. I don't think I have anybody. Oh wait, no, I have... Well, as long as he's not a visitor, I've got 1 person left, I think. Oh.
Let us not waste time. I'll fare my flock.
Well, man, I mean, I kind of killed one of them, and then I kicked one out, and then one of them is still here. I'm just gonna say they're alive.
Wait. They're all dead? You took our only chance from us. Goodbye.
They're about to burn me. Oh! Oh, chat, we're screwed. We are screwed. I'm back. Tried to find that someone I mentioned. No look. But I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors.
Did FEMA give up on this town or just this block? How do you spot a visitor? Hell, same way you do, I'd bet. TV and radio spill it out for us. One sign's enough to put them down. I don't hesitate for a second. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? He's got a kid, little girl, not sure how old. His wife, well, forget the wife. Oh, he's going to check you now? Oh, this guy is about to check me? I mean, I'm fine. Only the girl made it out. Your guy's dead. Show me you're not one of them. Any part of you will do. You got a gun? If I care, we'll both go down shooting then. He is going to check me. I'm gonna show my teeth. Well, I'm dead. Wonderful. Well, I guess this must be one of the endings then. You hear a madman behind the door. Oh, you can only wait, hoping nothing will happen. This is one of the endings? I see. The haze of rage in the eyes of an armed man is more terrifying than any visitor. We're dead. You hear his shallow wheezing. Bastard. He got me. How many more has he slaughtered? How many has he burned? Thought he'd drag it out since I didn't go down easy, but what about the door? He's gone quiet. Should probably check. He's actually... What? Because of scum like you, so many are dead. Oh my gosh, dude, relax. People like you killed my friend. People like you will never let anybody live in peace. Wait, what, you think no one will fight back? These minds. Insanity. Damned by insanity. Now I've lost everything, but you still have something left to lose. I'll crush you. Am I going crazy? I'll drive you deep into the ground. Oh, yep, I'm going insane. Okay. I'll drown everything in your blood. Every bastard with a weapon in their hands dies today. Every last one. So I turned into him, basically. Okay. Revenge written on a bullet. Alright. Ah, I see. Are these all the endings here? I see. Okay. 1 out of 10. I think you can still continue the game from the home screen because you didn't die. Oh my gosh, it's got the collection of all the people as well. I see. Because I didn't die. I wonder. Okay. Freaking Hank. Hank from Breaking Bad. Okay. Let's, see. Can I continue? I can. You can do the ending I recommended. Okay. Oh, wait, I'm continuing from where I drank the juice. That's where I'm continuing from. Well, I would want to start a new game then, right? You would want to start a new game, I would imagine. I think you have to restart. Yeah, that's what I would think. I would think they have to restart. Let me see something. Oh, is it like... I feel like it's showing a snippet of it, though. Okay.
So I've got 30 out of 56. That lady. This lady. This lady right here. Cat lady. Yes. Yeah, she is the lady that had the cat. That I was like, she's insane, I'm not letting her inside. So. She has the cat. Yeah. And then there's the pale man. Okay. Alright. Well. That dude too. What, this guy? He has to do with one of the endings, right? I'm pretty sure I saw something that he tells you. About the cat? Oh, I see. Okay. Something sinister about the cat. You'll see if you find him. Okay, I see. So him and the cat lady are connected. Or if he comes to your door. Okay. Well, both of them came. The cat lady came first, and then he came, I think, like the next night. And then I had him read the book. So, cat lady. Not really, he just tells you about the cat. Oh, okay. I see. Not the lady. I see. The neighbor. I wonder if there's like... I don't know. I'm trying to like look for a pattern in their faces to just see if there's something to like look for that makes them all look similar, to be able to tell, because like she's a visitor, and then like she was a visitor. And then he's a visitor. I don't know. Just feel like there's something to look for. But I don't know. But what time is it? I think that's gonna have to be all. I think that's gonna have to be all for me for tonight. If I don't. I will play this again to try and get another ending. I didn't realize there were like 10 endings to this, but I'll have to play this again next time. And if you want to stream, thank you. And if you want to catch me again, I stream on Wednesdays and Friday nights like tonight, and it's normally around 9 o'clock when I try and stream. So if you want to, you'll help me. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said, normally around Wednesday and Friday, about around 9 o'clock is when I try and start the stream. But thank you for watching, and thank you for following as well. I do appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Thank you. But for anyone else watching this stream, I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have a good morning, good afternoon, or a good night.